Hey guys, so I am going to give myself a wee money piece here. I have quite a bit going on in my hair. So I have had an all over bleach and tone when my hair was really short, and this is kind of growing out, and then I put an orange all over my hair, so I had like darker orange roots, and then I had bright orange ends, which looked amazing, and that's faded out, so it's kind of like a blondie color but not quite blonde. And then through here there was a permanent copper, and then I went over with some 6-1 just to try and cancel it out, but it's coming back. So I am going to do a wee money piece here and here, and I'll show you guys how I do that. Okay, so this is everything I'm going to be using. So I'm going to use a Blonde Studio 9 with probably 30 vol for my money piece, and just leave that on for not a long amount of time because it does process quite fast. And I'll put some Fiberplex in there, which is just like a bond builder and helps protect the hair. And then I really want to get these parts looking more clean and get more of that orange out. I have done a color remover a while back, so I'm going to use my clay lightener just to strip out some of that color and hand paint it on. We'll see how that goes. And then I got my clips, and I'm thinking I might try use my veiling cone. If not, I might just try weave it, just whatever's going to be easier. And then also foil. So I'm going to do 4 different sections, starting one here, and then probably 3 to 4 back baby lights. Same here, 3 to 4 down, and then there, and then there. That just means you kind of get every area. So if I put my hair up, there's not going to be any gaps in here of brown bits or lighter bits, that kind of thing. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so as you can see, I've done half. I've got a bit of bleach on my face. Oh. Anyway, I've got 4 on each section, 4 there, 4 there. And now I'm going to do 4 there, and then 4 here. Okay, so I have a wee baldy ball spot. And I want to make sure that it's all covered. So the first one, there won't be any hair in the middle there. And I'm just going to show you guys what I've been doing. So I kind of just do little weaves in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And I did try use the veiling comb, but I just find it a lot easier to to weave it myself. And I grab my foil, and I'm just going to pop it in and make sure it's nice and tight to the root there. And something I like to do is paint down like that, and now you can kind of take your hands off. This is really awkward because you can't see a whole lot, and then instead of just going right to the root like that, going down, I like to just kind of put my brush on the side. And I mean, you don't really have to do this, but I just find it breaks up that line so that when it grows out it's not so blunt. And then get it pretty close to the root, but also bleach does swell, so you don't want it too close. And then as you can see, these little like V shapes there, and then that kind of, you know, makes it less blunt. And then so we're just going to saturate, really cover it. Oh gosh, and then see how it's sliding here? So the wee trick I do is I place the foil up all the way so you can't see it, and before pushing back, because you don't want that bleach on the top to bleed through. See that bleach, if I left it, it would bleed and make an orange mark here. So then I go through, lift it up, pull my comb through, and now you can see that stops that from bleeding. Boom, shakalaka. You can see how fine I'm doing the sections. So the line is nice and clean. I'm gonna go foil in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And you can kind of see the weave there. Good enough for me. So this is real-time filming right now, but I will probably speed it up a little bit. So that's where the blonde bits are. I don't want them to overlap because they will probably melt. And this part here is quite awkward to do. Oops, got a bit up here. Okay, so I've just clipped these out of the way because I want to get right up in this part here. So I've made my first little section, and now we just repeat on the same sides. Okay, so I've done this part here. I'm gonna just hand paint a little bit on the blonde bits and try really hard to avoid the dark bits because it's going to create a band. So this clay line is great because once I place this down, it hardens and, oh, I have no idea if this is good. Oh, Lord, help me, God. And yeah, so this is really low developer. Gosh, how does that look? This is a lot easier to do on someone else. Do not recommend doing this at home. Worst case scenario, so get some spotting. But I think will be okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of going up and then just gently painting upwards, and then just using my under hand to paint, and then just leaving it on. So that one looks kind of okay. We'll see. Maybe if this is a flop, I'll cut myself a fringe. I have a feeling I'm going to have an orange patch right there. I'm gonna... Hopefully that stops it from developing. Okay, I am all finished. What I've done is kind of like hand painted like you saw, and then at the back I kind of just grabbed clumps and fingered it through. And then tried to feather it up, but I haven't actually seen what it's looking like, so I'm going to show you guys, and if it's looking terrible I'm going to rewatch the video because I don't have a mirror and just try blend some more in. So yeah, I've kind of gone through and just dumped it on, and then yeah, so just to try get those ends a little bit lighter. Okay, also I'm going to tone with, well, the only toner I have is 931 in Dear Light L'Oreal. So the only issue with this is it doesn't have any violet tones to counteract yellow. So I'm hoping I get it light enough to use a purple shampoo to cover that yellow side. Because if I pop the straight 931 on, it does have a little bit of ash, and so yellow with blue makes it green. Sometimes it does go a little bit greeny tone. And I'm also not used to having warm tones. So we're going to just play it by ear, see how it goes. I've got nothing else, so... yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So I've just checked and it's looking pretty good. There are spots that are still a bit orangey, but I'm gonna take it off. It's been on for too long. So let's do this. Okay, so this is how we're looking. I don't see any splotches or anything like that so far, and it's definitely cancelled out some of those orangey tones from the orange in my hair. And there's a bit of yellow through here, but yeah, we're going to tone it out. Done 2 shampoos, and I'll see you guys with the finished results. So this is the finished result. I haven't actually styled my hair because, you know, can't be bothered. But I want to show you guys the back. So that's the back. And I am definitely happy with the back. There's no more oranges or splotchies. See if I can get some better lighting. Maybe outside, hold up. So yeah, I'm not mad about it. I'm pretty happy actually. It's definitely more of a natural look up here. Like you can kind of see the sides here. Nice and natural. I do wish I kind of did slices though, so it would blend more in with the ends. And I am growing my hair from a pixie cut. But yeah, pretty happy. And now it's dinner time.